Free Schmirkio.
Had a problem. Lock in for this one.
Oh my god, I love this nigga's videos. He actually informs me. Hold on.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Lil Durk was just arrested by the feds for somebody.
I
Or
did
more
not know.
specifically, hiring someone to do it. Which is bad. Because now there's no way to say, oh, it was an accident. No, you planned and organized this whole thing. Everyone's getting life. Now,
So could they get like the RICO for this shit?
I want you to take a look at this young man back here. As many of you know, this is King Von. This whole story starts with him. King Von and Lil Durk go way back. Like, them boys grew up together in the same neighborhood. Now, King Von gets by none other than Quando
Rondo nigga. Yeah.
Rondo's friend. Quando Rondo's a
get
rapper
the
from
electric
Georgia,
chair.
but he had some
Deadass.
problems with King Von. We're not going to get into that story, though. King Von catches Quando Rondo outside of a club. Now, as you're probably aware, King Von's about that action. So as soon as he sees Quando Rondo, listen closely, he rushes towards him. Now, I'm going to tell you how the law works while explaining.
Bro, why do you like? It's just like you look at another nigga and you just like, "Ooh, I need you to die. Like you want a nigga to die, bro. Come on, bro.
All this. King Von rushes towards Quando Rondo, fists up. Okay, at this point, no one has to go to jail. But King Von's friends start going towards their car, start clutching at their waist a little bit. Now, in the southern regions of America, if you're Quando Rondo or any of Quando Rondo's friends, basically anything goes. Anywhere else in America, they tell you, if you could run away, you should run away. Down in the South, they say, let them things fly. So Quando Rondo's friend gets out of their car and lets some things fly at King Von. And well, King Von passes. The courts go, well, we in the South, so it's what it is.
Damn.
Wait, what's he doing with his fingers? The court said, Quando. Quando said, huh? He said, we don't like all this, that, and that. We better not see nothing crazy happen around you. Quando said, all right. Something crazy happened around him. He just kept getting around his city. Now, are you paying attention? We have 3 different groups involved right now. We have Quando Rondo and his friends. We have Lil Durk, King Von, and his friends. And we have the courts and police. If it's not complicated for you and me to figure out, it's not complicated for the police to figure out. They say, okay, so Quando's group, King Von, now Quando's getting at. Might be King Von people. But they can't just go and arrest Lil Durk, so the police have a plan. Police lock Quando Rondo up on stuff he might have done in the past. They don't really care, they just want information. But they let him go soon after. But now, before he leaves the state of Georgia, he has to ask the courts. So the police are basically gonna know his location.
Yo, this is a crazy game, bro. Chat. These see the bitches be loving these hood niggas, right? They be loving these hood niggas. But I'm out here free world. I'm out here in the free world. Streamer, suburb nigga. I choose my life 10 times out of fucking 10, nigga.
At all times. Now let's take a trip over to Chicago. Lil Durk wins 2 keys of the city. He's doing great things for the community.
Trying to make him look like a good guy.
Meanwhile, all over the internet, you hear people saying, slide for Von, meaning get revenge for King Von. But Lil Durk was coming out with songs saying, yo, man, I'm changed, bro. Leave the streets behind. Police.
All my life, trying to take me down. They be trying to take me down. They couldn't break me. No, they couldn't take me. No, all my life. I remember that tune. It's the first song that plays when I fucking connect to the aux. I fucking hate that song now.
For like, that's a stand-up guy. But then there were other songs saying, maybe I got revenge, maybe I didn't. I just wouldn't tell you. Police were like, what? Here's where it starts to get really wicked. In sunny Los Angeles, California, Quando Rondo takes a trip. Lil Durk is there. But they don't interact. They're both popular rappers. You know, Lil Durk's doing interviews. Quando.
Bro, Who Wants Smoke? When was that? When did that shit drop? Was that my junior year? Hey. That was probably the song of the year at that time. That shit. G Ramos versus the best of my prime. I don't give a fuck.
Quando's driving down a very rich neighborhood. Specifically the Beverly Center. Rich, has a lot of tourists and all that. Police do not want anything bad to happen here. But well, this is where Quando Rondo gets at. Police basically teleport to the location. Quando Rondo's okay. The people who at him, gone. But his best friend, gone. So now it's...
Oh, he lost his homie. That's tough.
On. Federal agents step in. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into the story. Remember when I told you Quando Rondo was at the Beverly Center? Well, I lied to you. He was across the street at a gas station. That's when he got at. Gas station? Oh, they just checked the cameras. They see the people do it, but they had ski masks on. Police are like, remember everything I told you in the story. Police are like, Quando's people, King Von. King Von's people is Lil Durk. Where was Lil Durk? The feds find out he was in Los Angeles. They say, cool. Did he have anybody else with him? they find out like 5 other people associated with Lil Durk were in Los Angeles. So then they do the same thing the feds and police always do to get.
Yo, bro. This is what Rod Wave was saying, bro. These niggas are like these niggas is hustling backwards. You got into the rap game to start killing niggas? That don't make no sense. What?
To the king, you gotta go through the other pieces. And how you get to the other pieces is simple. Wait till someone messes.
I'm on shit though. YSL, free sex.
Is up. Same thing that happened to Young Thug. You get to the other pieces. To get to the king, you gotta go through the other pieces. And how you get to the other pieces is simple. Wait till someone messes up. Same thing that happened to Young Thug. Police be like, hey, something crazy happened out in LA. We kind of think it was you, so we just finna give you 70 years, no biggie. The person be like, police be like, snitch. Just tell. We know you know Young Thug and them. Just tell us. In Lil Durk's case, we know you know Lil Durk and them. And well, the person must have turned into Beyonce, because Lil Durk and a bunch of people get arrested. Lil Durk said, how y'all know? Police say, you know, going through the ponds type, but the police are not there yet. So let's dive into the story a little deeper.
Oh shit. Y'all got y'all popcorn?
Keeping up with the story so far. Lil Durk and his people arrested. One person is assumed to be singing. That being said, let me tell you what the feds know. And the whole time, I want you to think, could they have figured this out on their own? That's why you always hear in rap songs, we got the paperwork. We know you a snitch. Okay. Right after that, Lil Durk's name is not listed in the court documents. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, wasn't he arrested? Well, he was arrested. But since in the United States you're innocent until proven guilty, you're called a co-conspirator if you're part of a group that did something wrong. But a lot of times it's so obvious who you are that it doesn't matter if they put your name or not. That's how this article is able to basically guess all the people who might have conspired with Donald Trump. So documents will say something like, well, this is what they actually said. After King Von got co-conspirator 1, who owns a record label in Chicago and was really close to King Von, offered to pay to have Quando Rondo. That being said, from this point on, there's other co-conspirators in this story. So we're going to make up our own names. Co-conspirator 1 is now Co-Durk. Okay. Now,
so I can't hang around no type of crash out dummies. Because, man, ODT Ewald going to have to deal with some crash out niggas killing some shit. No, bro. That's not going to be me.
Let's get really wicked.
I will not pay for your lawyer, buddy. You're going to jail. Is that L-Mans?
After Co-Durk offered...
Nah, you're L-Mans. You're getting my career in jeopardy because you want to be a dumbass? Fuck you.
...to pay someone to Quando Rondo, someone said, yes, I'll take that job. Co-Durk says, you got the job. Boom, now we have our conspiracy. Because now it's on. It's quite literally like hiring somebody to paint your house. You go through a contractor.
They spend like 10 bands, right? 10 bands for a body? That's crazy. You gonna take a nigga life for 10 bands?
Then that contractor hires all the people, gets all the equipment. Then they say, is this good? Then you say yes. And that's who the police want. How do you get to those people? Well, just go ask the painters. Now, there's something I forgot to tell you. That contractor that we keep talking about that Co-Durk hired, yeah, his name is in the documents. That means he's cooked. Remember what I just told you. Durk can't be named innocent until proven guilty. What that mean for somebody that they actually named? So what do we have so far? Co-Durk, we're not saying it's him. I don't know. For sure hired Jeff. We are saying it's him. We know. Then Jeff hired John and Joe. We know it was them too. But then there's another guy. Another guy that Jeff hired. We know it was him, but we're not going to tell you his name. And that's when the questions start getting asked. Hold on. FBI said all of the contractors' names except one. Would saying his name put his life in danger? Well, let me tell you the rest of the story and you tell me. So Co-Durk gets a call. Ring, ring. Quando Rondo's in LA. So Co-Durk said, I guess I'm taking a trip. Jeff said, get your people, John, Joe, and we'll call him Painter. Painter, meet me in LA. Jeff said, you got it. John, Joe, Painter, attention. They said, sir, how are we going to get to LA? Jeff said, I don't know. Co-Durk, how are we going to get to LA? Co-Durk said, I'll pay for your flight. But then Co-Durk realizes if they all fly to LA, that would be stupid. So he tells them, y'all go to San Diego, I'll go to LA. San Diego's the city right next to LA. You just drive up to LA. So Co-Durk calls his flight booker, who's also important to the story and is also unnamed. Co-Durk says, flight booker, fly these guys over to San Diego, but don't put their real names. That would be stupid. Flight booker says, sir, that would be stupid. Hangs up. What did he just say? I don't know. Hey, Jeff, John, Joe, Painter, give me your real names and your ID so I can book your flight. Flight.
No, there's no way. That's how we go out? Because a nigga fucked up on the assignment? Nigga didn't read his instructions for real? That's how we go out? No way, bro.
Flight booker uses all their real names and identity. Then you is Lil Durk's companies, the actual Lil Durk's companies. Oh my god, that nigga's a bot. Company card. So Lil Durk could save some money on his taxes, of course. Flight guy then texts Kodirk, says, Kodirk, just to let you know, Dave arrived. You hear their name. Dave arrived. Kodirk says, oh, he's stupid. Ring, ring. He gets a call. He says, hello. They said, hey, Kodirk, this is your bank. We just wanted to confirm some purchases for flights and a rental car, a white Infinity.
Jeez. Oh, God. The Stolo. It's over. Yeah, GG's.
It's all under your very traceable company card. Kodirk says, yes, confirmed. I want to save money on my taxes. Yes, all the purchases, including the rental car, were made under Lil Durk's company's name. The FBI probably said, you can't make this up. So Jeff, Joe, John, and Painter arrive in Los Angeles.
No way, bruh. They got these niggas.
In a white Infinity, and they follow Quando Rondo. Again, to that gas station. There's cameras everywhere in Los Angeles. They pull up. Quando Rondo's friend was outside. You know the rest. Jeff, Joe, John, Painter then head over to get some food, and they discuss how Kodirk is going to pay them. They fly back over to Chicago. They came from Chicago, by the way, where Kodirk is from, and Kodirk pays them. Now, there's so much more detail given by the feds that people think, okay, somebody must have been wearing a wire. Well, most likely not, because as soon as the FBI hears someone's about to get... they need to step in. Now, there's a little more to this whole thing. So let's just assume Kodirk pays them all their money. The FBI figures the whole thing out, but then they need to prove it. So they look for the weakest link. They call him in and say, boy, come on. He says, what? The FBI says, your name is on the flight and the rental. He says, what? Let me see. Oh, that's me. Y'all trying to hear me sing? And then he gives everyone up so he can get less time. Hold on. The courts are going to be like, well, how do we know he's not lying? So the feds have to corroborate, confirm the story. So they might double check with the flight person. Did Jeff, Joe, John, and Painter take a flight? Flight booker might be like, no. So the feds would be like, okay, cool. You going to jail too. Somebody. So flight booker might tell them everything they need to know. Now, there was like 2 other names that they didn't name. Who told Kodirk that Quando Rondo was going to be in LA? Oh yeah, they got that guy too. He said, I did, I told him. So now you're a jury and you hear all this information. They're gonna be like, well, but there's another catch. All of the people that gave all this information need to say it again in court. Because if they don't, then the feds could have technically made all this up. So now you can understand why they block out these people's names for their protection. So to make a long story short, it's not looking very good for Durk.
Oh, shit. Okay. He needs to get that. He needs to get that one lawyer. Hey, isn't his lawyer? Isn't that nigga's lawyer like some badass snow bunny? Shit, his lawyer bad as shit. But he needs to get NBA YoungBoy's lawyer, bruh. That nigga was on timing. That nigga freed YB. Shit. Which I said, send it to LC Cough. What'd you do today, Kafiani? Hey, Durk, bro. You hang with some retards, bruh. You gotta switch up your circle. Nah, you can't be hanging with some dummies. You can't. You just can't do it.